Money is something we all need, but not everyone knows how to use it wisely. Many people, especially those with limited incomes, often struggle with money because they unknowingly waste it on things they don't really need. This can make it hard for them to save money and achieve financial independence. In this video, we'll explore 8 common ways that poor people waste their money. These bad habits keep them stuck in a cycle of financial stress. But the good news is that by understanding these traps and learning better habits, anyone can start to build wealth and live a more secure life. Whether you're trying to save money, live frugally, or simply want to be smarter with your finances, this article will offer practical advice that can help you on your journey to financial freedom. Number 1. The trap of instant gratification. One of the biggest mistakes people make with money is giving in to the desire for instant gratification. This means spending money on things that make us feel good right now, even if it hurts us in the long run. It's easy to fall into this trap, especially when we see something we want, like the latest smartphone, fancy clothes, or a meal at a nice restaurant. For many people with limited income, these small pleasures can feel like a reward after working hard. But these little expenses add up quickly and can prevent us from saving money for more important things, like emergencies or future goals. Ramsey, a well-known financial expert, often talks about how important it is to delay gratification. He suggests focusing on long-term financial goals instead of short-term pleasures. For example, instead of buying a new gadget that you don't really need, put that money into a savings account. Over time, these small sacrifices can lead to big rewards, like paying off debt or building wealth. By practicing frugal living and resisting the urge to spend on unnecessary items, you can start to break free from the trap of instant gratification and move closer to financial independence. Number 2. Subscriptions and recurring costs. Another common way people waste money is through subscriptions and recurring costs. These are the monthly payments we often forget about, like streaming services, gym memberships, or premium apps. While each subscription might seem cheap on its own, they can quickly add up and take a big chunk out of your budget. For example, if you have subscriptions to several streaming services, a gym membership you rarely use, and a few paid apps, you could be spending hundreds of dollars a year without even realizing it. This is money that could be saved or used for more important things, like paying off debt or building an emergency fund. The problem with subscriptions is that they're easy to forget about. Once you sign up, the payments automatically come out of your account every month, and before you know it, you're spending more than you intended. To avoid this, it's important to regularly review your subscriptions and cancel the ones you don't use or need. Ramsey often advises people to be careful with these small, recurring expenses because they can slowly drain your finances. Cutting back on unnecessary subscriptions and recurring costs helps you save money each month and put it toward your financial goals, helping you achieve financial independence faster. Number 3. Payday loans and high-interest debt. Payday loans and high-interest debt are some of the biggest financial traps that people with limited income can fall into. These loans often seem like a quick fix when you're short on cash, but they come with very high interest rates, making them extremely expensive to pay back. What starts as a small loan can quickly grow into a much larger debt, creating a cycle that's hard to escape. Payday loans are especially dangerous because they target people who are already struggling financially. The idea of getting money fast might be tempting, but the reality is that these loans often make financial problems worse. Instead of helping you get ahead, they can pull you deeper into debt. High-interest credit card debt works in a similar way. When you only make the minimum payment on your credit card, the interest keeps adding up, and it can take years to pay off even a small balance. This kind of debt can become a heavy burden, preventing you from saving money or reaching your financial goals. To avoid these traps, it's important to focus on building an emergency fund and paying off debt as quickly as possible. Ramsey advises living within your means and avoiding debt whenever possible. By staying away from payday loans and managing your credit card use wisely, you can protect yourself from the financial stress that comes with high-interest debt and work toward financial independence. Number 4. Lottery tickets and gambling. Lottery tickets and gambling might seem like a fun way to try your luck, but for many people, they are just a waste of money. The chances of winning the lottery or hitting a big jackpot in a casino are extremely low. In fact, most people lose far more money than they ever win. For those with limited income, spending on lottery tickets or gambling can be especially harmful. The money spent on these activities could be better used for saving, investing, or paying off debt. Instead of gambling on a slim chance to get rich, financial experts like Warren Buffett suggest focusing on proven ways to build wealth, such as investing in education, starting a business, or saving regularly. Relying on luck to solve financial problems is not a smart strategy. Over time, the small amounts spent on lottery tickets or gambling can add up to a significant loss. By avoiding these risky behaviors and choosing to invest in your future, you can take control of your finances and work towards real financial independence. Number 5. Expensive car payments. Expensive car payments are another common way people waste money. Many people believe they need a brand new car to show success or to feel good about themselves. However, buying an expensive car often means taking on a big loan, which comes with high monthly payments, insurance costs, and maintenance fees. Over time, these costs can take a large portion of your income, making it harder to save money or pay off debt. For those with limited income, this can be a serious financial mistake. Instead of putting money into something that loses value quickly, like a car, it's smarter to invest in things that can grow in value, like savings or investments. Cars start losing value as soon as you drive them off the lot, and by the time you finish paying off the loan, the car is often worth much less than what you paid. A better approach is to buy a reliable used car that fits your budget. Used cars are often much cheaper and they don't lose value as quickly as new cars. By choosing a more affordable car and avoiding high monthly payments, you can free up money for more important financial goals, like building an emergency fund, saving for retirement, or paying off other debts. This way, you can work towards financial independence without being weighed down by expensive car payments. Number 6. Fast fashion and unnecessary clothing purchases. Fast fashion is all about buying trendy clothes at low prices, but this habit can end up costing more than you think. While it might feel good to buy the latest styles, these cheap clothes often wear out quickly, leading to more frequent shopping trips. Over time, the money spent on fast fashion can add up, draining your finances without you realizing it. Many people with limited income fall into the trap of buying unnecessary clothing because it feels like a small, harmless expense. However, constantly purchasing new clothes that you don't really need can prevent you from saving money for more important things, like emergencies or long-term goals. A smarter approach is to invest in quality, timeless pieces that last longer and don't go out of style. By focusing on building a simple, versatile wardrobe, you can save money and avoid the wastefulness of fast fashion. Not only will you spend less on clothes over time, but you'll also have more money to put toward your financial goals, helping you move closer to financial independence. Number 7. Eating out and convenience foods. Eating out and buying convenience foods are common habits that can quietly drain your finances. Grabbing a quick meal from a restaurant or ordering takeout might seem easier than cooking at home, but these costs add up quickly. A few meals out each week can easily turn into hundreds of dollars a month, money that could be saved or used for more important things. Convenience foods like prepackaged meals or snacks also come with a higher price tag than homemade alternatives. They may save you time, but they can end up costing much more in the long run. For people with limited income, these frequent small expenses can be a significant financial burden, making it harder to save money or pay off debt. Cooking at home is not only cheaper, but also healthier. By planning meals ahead of time and buying groceries in bulk, you can significantly cut down on food costs. Preparing meals at home gives you more control over what you eat and how much you spend. By reducing the number of times you eat out or buy convenience foods, you can save a lot of money each month. This saved money can then be put toward your financial goals, helping you build wealth and move closer to financial independence. Number 8. Excessive use of credit cards. Using credit cards can be convenient, but it's easy to fall into the trap of overspending. Many people use credit cards to buy things they can't afford, thinking they'll pay it off later. However, when you only make the minimum payment each month, the balance grows because of interest charges. Over time, this can lead to a large debt that's difficult to pay off. Credit card debt is particularly dangerous because it often comes with high interest rates. This means that even small purchases can end up costing much more than their original price. For people with limited income, Relying on credit cards can quickly create a financial burden, making it harder to save money or achieve financial goals. The key to using credit cards wisely is to only charge what you can afford to pay off in full each month. This way, you avoid paying interest and keep your debt under control. It's also important to track your spending and stick to a budget to prevent impulse purchases. With managing credit cards carefully and avoiding excessive use, you can protect yourself from the stress and financial strain of high-interest debt. This will help you stay on track with your financial goals and move closer to financial independence. In life, how you manage your money can make a big difference. We've explored 8 common ways that people often waste their money. These habits can keep you stuck in a cycle of financial stress and prevent you from reaching your goals. But the good news is that by recognizing these spending mistakes, you can start making better choices that can lead to big improvements in your financial health. The path to financial independence isn't always easy, but it's possible for everyone. By being mindful of your spending and focusing on what truly matters, you can take control of your money, reduce financial stress, and build a more secure future. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.